Do not fear failure, but please be terrified of regret, as giving up is the birth of regret. This theme at this conference, being limitless, is very interesting to me because we can look at limitless in a few different ways. Limitless in our access, limitless in our ability, but oftentimes we don't talk about limitless when it comes to the time frames that we've placed on our dreams. Each and every one of you as financial advisors, representatives, staff, the work that you do, are you limitless in your commitment to this process? Or do you have a time frame set on how long you're willing to give before you reach a certain level, a certain number, certain amount of success before you say, what, I'm done? It took me 7 years to win Miss USA, and I would have waited 7 centuries if it was necessary because I have the patience. And when I say that I'm limitless in my commitment, I mean that. My question to you is, where are your limits placed? Many of you are sitting in this audience and you may not be where you want to be when it comes to your businesses. You may not be where you want to be when it comes to your work. You may not have reached the number in terms of income that you want to reach. My challenge to you is to really take the word limitless seriously and commit to the process. People ask me all the time, Deshauna, why'd you keep going? Why'd you keep going? And one, I'm a little stubborn and I like a challenge. But two, my parents always instilled in me that nothing worth having comes without hard work and lots of patience. I have a deep-rooted understanding that to cross the finish line, I must first run the race. That failure is actually a prerequisite to success. You can't have one without the other. Many of us, we have a tendency to put guardrails on how far we're willing to go for our dreams. But in truth, without the commitment, without the process, we would not have sustainable success. If I had won my state competition and went on to compete at Miss USA the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, or the sixth year, I would not have been the Deshauna that I needed to be able to handle a national title, to be able to be Miss USA. I needed the lessons that came with the process. I needed the lessons that came with the 6 years that it took me when I got to that 7th try. I needed all of that. I have a saying and it goes, there are lessons only failure can teach you. There is information you can only gain through loss. There is knowledge you can only acquire through shut doors and people telling you no. I have gained so much information over the years and I have failure to thank for that.